Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Social Talks, an independent public news platform bringing you stories and editorials that deserve the attention of people belong to different cultures and the current youth in today's society. I'm Varda Shahid, focusing on world news. We have a special edition of breaking news from our news channel today. On January 6, 2023, a very sudden and surprising incident happened at Richneck Elementary School in Virginia City called Newport News, where a 6-year-old elementary school kid shot his female teacher, according to Newport News police and school officials. A 6-year-old student shot his teacher when two were isolated during an altercation inside a first grade classroom around 2 p.m. According to Virginia's laws, a child belonging to this age group cannot be punished for this type of crime. According to Department of Juvenile Justice, a 6-year-old is way far too young to be held in a custody if found guilty. According to the police report, no one else was injured in the school during the shooting except for the teacher. Newport News Police Chief Steve Drew says a female school teacher is suffering from life-threatening injuries. There has been an improvement in her condition around late afternoon. He adds, "We have never had a situation before where someone was going around in school shooting like this." He later confirmed that this gunshot does not seem accidental but rather intentional. Both the teacher and a 6-year-old student only knew each other through classroom settings. Further detail about the argument between them, the shooting, the inside situation during that time have not been provided yet by the police chief. The mother of the boy, Joseline Glover, told the Virginian Pilot newspaper that she received a text message from school saying that one person was shot and another person was in custody. She said that her heart got stopped, she was freaking out and she was extremely nervous. She said that I was wondering if that one person was her son or not. Her 9-year-old brother named Carlos was at recess during that time, but later he and his classmate hid at the back of the classroom. Later he told the newspaper that more than whole class was crying. Through its Facebook page, Newport News Public School declared that all students and parents should reunite at the gymnasium door. The police chief said that they are investigating this case further. "We have been in contact with our Commonwealth's attorney and some other entities to help us get best services to this young man." The school officials at Richneck School postponed classes on Monday, January 9, 2023, and for the entire week. To give all parents who were traumatized by this incident some space, George Parker III, who was our Newport News school superintendent, stated that today our student got a lesson in gun violence and what guns can do to disrupt not only an educational environment but also a family and a community. Currently, classes are suspended until January 30th, 2023. A news conference held on Monday by police in Virginia confirmed that a 6-year-old child used a legally permitted handgun owned by her mother and carried that gun in his school bag. The female teacher, named Abby Zoverner, who got injured, is 25 years old, and before calling 911, she managed to protect all students and get them to a safer place. Police Chief Steve Drew said that she is a trooper, she is a hero. She kept on asking about the safety of her children with us, who were present during the shooting. The police further declared that it was one round fired at a teacher while she was giving a lesson. It happened suddenly without any effort or fight. They discovered in a classroom near a student desk a 9mm Taurus pistol with his mobile one-spent shell casing and his bag. Right now, the child was arrested, is being evaluated in the hospital, and will face a temporary detention order. Chief Drew told the reporters that the police are conducting an investigation through interviews with local child services and with witnesses. It is now up to the judge to decide what will be the next step for the boy. Currently, the mother of the child is giving interviews and is unclear whether she could face any type of charge. The school has metal detectors, but not every student has been properly checked. According to Drew, when the gun got fired, the bullet went through her hand and hit her upper chest, while she remained in a defensive position. He further declared that a school employee ran towards the classroom and held the boy after he heard the gunshot. A grandmother who was inside the school during that time, named Luanda Sample Rusk, told the New York Times that Ms. Werner called 911 and said that she had been shot and then fainted. Our child was held for Ms. Werner's support on Monday night, and many of her colleagues and friends shared reviews about her. One of the Savarner's friend told the crowd gathered that she is extremely dedicated and always show love for what she does day in and day out. Since shooting incidents involving people of this age group haven't been common in the past, this case is unique. According to Alison Enderman, Senior Counsel and Director of Local Policy at Gifford's Law Center, in comparison to other states that have child access prevention laws, Virginia certainly has a much weaker law. There has been further development in this case. According to a CNN newsletter, a child's parents sent a statement from their attorney confirming that their son has a serious disability. As their child is under a special plan, whenever he goes to a school, one of his parents always goes with him. But no one came with him that day when he shot his teacher. So the question is, what factors influence that child to commit such an act involving gun violence? Why does he hate his teacher or the possibility of hating a female figures? Why did his aggression or certain argument result in such an incident? Why are parents so careless that they keep their legal weapons unsupervised? Is it important to make psychological counseling mandatory in schools, not only for students but also for their parents? Is there a need for a proper background check on every student prior to their enrollment in school? If a school knows about the mental condition of a child, then why the school didn't report it at the time of the incident? Is there a possibility that the parents of the child put forward the psychological illness card to save themselves? Why a child belonging to an acute disability is not studying in a special school that was specially designed for these types of children, but rather studying with normal kids? And that's it for the edition of the Social Talks. Editing of this video was done by Jasmine Rodriguez. Thank you so much for watching. For more news and updates, please be sure to check our website, thesocialtalks.com. I'm Varda Shahid, and we will see you next time. Have a good day.